God's love is like an ocean deep and wide. God's love is like an ocean deep and wide. Deep and wide, ocean deep and wide. Deep and wide, ocean deep and wide.
The love of God is deeper than the ocean and surrounds the entire world God made. At the Home of Hope Orphanage in Nyadire, Zimbabwe, God's love overflows every day as children are fed, cared for, educated, and empowered to flourish. It's all possible because of sponsors whose donations support every facet of life at the Home of Hope. Mary Beth Zollers, coordinator of the sponsorship program, knows firsthand how God's love overflows through sponsorship.
For me personally, as a sponsor, my relationship began with Lorraine in 2006. She was abandoned at birth, brought to the Home of Hope. In 2017, she was sent back to whatever family they found. She lived with a grandfather, but I kept sponsoring her. I kept her in school, and now she's finishing her sophomore year at Africa University.
Pete and Tracy Ekstam of Dutil Church have sponsored Simbarashi since 2016. They share the joy they have found in watching their sponsored child grow.
So to actually sponsor a child, it's pretty neat. The first thing we received was a bio sheet of the child we were sponsoring. So it tells you a little bit about them, where they're from, their likes, their interests. And then you get to be a part of, sending the funds so they get their backpack and they get all their school supplies for the year. And then if COVID doesn't happen, you get to have correspondence with them.
There's a basic needs that you're, supporting, but the larger picture is just how much faith they have with really so little. Such a little, and it's very humbling to come back and you just appreciate and see again how important it is to be active in your faith and sharing that love with your neighbors, friends.
Sungi arrived at the Home of Hope at the age of 3. Nurtured by the hired mommies and daddies at the orphanage, she is now a student at the University of Zimbabwe.
I am one of the children who grew up at the Home of Hope Orphanage. I have known TNC since 2006 up to date, and TNC have been a great influence in my life, and it has been providing me with education since my primary level, and now I am studying actuarial science at the University of Zimbabwe through the Sister Ruth Lindgren Scholarship. Thank you so much for your support. Without TNC, I don't know what I would have been doing right now.
What I get from the sponsors is that their heart has expanded to include another human being.
Today, you can expand your heart by sponsoring a child through the Home of Hope Orphanage. For more information on sponsorships, visit nyadire.org.